The sun beat down on the arid landscapes of Boucle du Mouhoun, a region in Burkina Faso that has become a symbol of resilience in the face of relentless adversity. On Friday, April 11th, 2025, the towns of Gosina and Nimina in Nyala province witnessed a moment of solidarity, one that underscores the unyielding spirit of those fighting to reclaim peace from the grips of terrorism. Leading this charge was none other than Divisional Police Commissioner Bonzwande Sankara, the Deputy Director General of the National Police, whose visit to the operational front lines wasn't just a routine check-in. It was a powerful gesture of unity, a reminder that every individual on the ground, whether officer or volunteer, is seen, heard, and valued in this collective struggle, accompanied by a delegation of high-ranking officials, including the Director of National Police Intervention Units and the National Police Operations Coordinator. Commissioner Sankara's mission was clear: to uplift the morale of the brave men and women stationed in one of the nation's most volatile regions. The 11th Mobile Intervention Units Group, GUMI, and the National Police Detachment in Nimina have been operating under grueling conditions, their days marked by vigilance and their nights by uncertainty. Yet their resolve remains unshaken, a testament to their dedication to restoring safety and sovereignty across every inch of Burkina Faso's territory. As the delegation moved through the camps and outposts, the air buzzed with a renewed sense of purpose. Commissioner Sankara took time to personally commend officers, shaking hands, listening intently to their experiences, and acknowledging the sacrifices they make daily. "Your courage is the bedrock of our nation's security," he emphasized, his words carrying the weight of both gratitude and urgency. But this visit wasn't merely about praise. It was a strategic effort to bridge the gap between leadership and frontline realities. Officers were encouraged to voice their challenges: equipment shortages, logistical hurdles, the mental toll of prolonged deployments, and the delegation took meticulous notes, pledging actionable solutions to bolster operational effectiveness. The dialogue extended beyond the police ranks. In a poignant meeting with the Volunteers for the Defense of the Homeland, VDP, Commissioner Sankara recognized the indispensable role these local defenders play alongside formal security forces. The VDP, often ordinary citizens thrust into extraordinary circumstances, have become the eyes and ears of their communities, leveraging their intimate knowledge of the terrain and culture to disrupt terrorist activities. "Your determination is our strength," the commissioner told them, underscoring the symbiotic relationship between the Defense and Security Forces, FDS, and grassroots volunteers. This collaboration, he noted, is not just tactical, but deeply symbolic, a united front against those who seek to divide. The significance of such visits cannot be overstated. In regions like Boucle du Mouhoun, where the threat of violence looms large, the presence of high-ranking officials does more than boost morale. It reaffirms the nation's commitment to its protectors. For officers stationed far from urban centers, where resources are scarce and isolation palpable, knowing that their leadership stands beside them, literally and figuratively, can reignite the flicker of hope. It's a reminder that their sacrifices are not in vain, that every patrol, every risk taken, contributes to a larger tapestry of national recovery. But this story isn't just about the efforts on the ground, it's also about the power of awareness. As a platform dedicated to shedding light on critical issues, this channel thrives because of you, our incredible community. Before I delve deeper into the implications of this visit, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you. To our members and subscribers, your support is the lifeblood of this channel. Whether you've been here since day one or just hit that subscribe button, your engagement fuels our ability to bring these stories to the forefront. Many of you have asked how you can further support our mission, and today, I want to highlight an impactful way to do just that. Super thanks. If a video resonates with you, like this one, which highlights the bravery of those fighting for peace, consider using the Super Thanks feature, the shiny icon under the video. Your contribution not only helps us produce more in-depth content, but also ensures we can cover pressing issues without relying on external agendas. Every Super Thanks allows us to invest in better research, reach experts for interviews, and even travel to regions like Boucle du Mouhoun to bring you first-hand accounts. Together, we're not just viewers. We're partners in storytelling that matters. Now, back to the heart of the matter. The challenges in Boucle du Mouhoun are multifaceted. Terrorism here isn't just a military problem, it's a humanitarian crisis. Communities have been displaced, livelihoods destroyed, and generations traumatized. The national police, alongside the VDP, operate in this complex web, striving not only to neutralize threats but also to rebuild trust. Commissioner SANKARA's visit included discussions on community policing initiatives, programs designed to foster cooperation between security forces and civilians. By involving local leaders in security strategies and addressing grievances related to governance and resource allocation, the police aim to dismantle the roots of extremism. This holistic approach is critical. Military might alone cannot eradicate terrorism. It requires winning hearts and minds. For instance, in Nimina, officers have begun organizing medical outreach camps, providing much-needed health care to remote villages. These efforts, though small in scale, plant seeds of goodwill. When a child receives a vaccination or a farmer gets aid after a raid, it sends a message. The state cares. The VDP, many of whom are from these very communities, play a pivotal role in amplifying these efforts, bridging the gap between formal institutions and grassroots realities. Yet the road ahead remains fraught with challenges. Intelligence gaps, cross-border terrorist movements, and limited funding strain operations. Commissioner SANKARA's pledge to address equipment shortages is a step forward, but sustainable solutions demand broader systemic changes. This is where awareness campaigns, like the videos we create, come into play. By keeping these issues in the public eye, we hold decision-makers accountable and galvanize international support. Which brings me back to you. When you watch, comment, and share our videos, you're amplifying voices that often go unheard. When you hit the Super Thanks button, you're directly enabling us to dig deeper, to ask tougher questions, and to spotlight stories that inspire change. Take this very article. Without your support, we might not have the resources to collaborate with local journalists in Burkina Faso or access exclusive interviews with figures like Commissioner SANKARA. Every contribution, no matter the size, stitches another thread into this fabric of informed, compassionate storytelling. As the day drew to a close in Gosina, the delegation's departure left behind more than just promises. It left a renewed sense of camaraderie. Officers exchanged nods of determination. VDP volunteers stood a little taller. The fight is far from over, but in these moments, the path forward feels just a bit clearer. The National Police's motto, "A public force serving citizens," echoes profoundly here. It's a reminder that security isn't an abstract concept. It's the sum of countless individual acts of bravery, empathy, and service. And just as the police serve their citizens, this channel serves you, our global family. Your loyalty drives us to keep our cameras rolling, our mics open, and our focus sharp on issues that shape our world. So, as we wrap up this deep dive into Boucle du Mouhoun's struggle and resilience, I invite you to join us in this mission. If this video moved you, consider supporting it with a super thanks. Let's keep the conversation going. Drop a comment below sharing your thoughts on community-led security initiatives or tag someone who should hear this story. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Together, we're more than an audience. We're a force for awareness, accountability, and hope. In the end, the fight against terrorism is not just fought with weapons, but with stories, stories of courage, unity, and the unbreakable human spirit. By standing with those on the front lines, whether through policy, awareness, or a simple gesture of support, we all play a part. Thank you for being here, for caring, and for making this channel a platform where light pierces through the darkest corners of our world.